Welcome to this lesson on factorizing non-monic quadratics. By the end of this session, you'll be able to factorize quadratic expressions where the coefficient of the squared term is greater than 1, a key skill for your IGCSE exams. Our goal today is to master the splitting the middle term method for quadratics of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. A non-monic quadratic simply means the number in front of the x squared is not 1, that is, a is not equal to 1. Let's look at the steps we will follow. Step 1. Multiply a and c. Step 2. Find two numbers that multiply to a times c and add to b. Step 3. Split the middle term. And finally, Step 4. Factorize by grouping. Let's apply these steps to our first example, where both signs in the brackets will be positive. This is a very common starting point in IGCSE papers. Our expression is 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. First, identify our values. A is 2, b is 7, and c is 3. Step 1 is to multiply a and around 2 times 3 gives us 6. Step 2. We need two numbers that multiply to give 6, but add together to give our middle coefficient, 7. The factors 1 and 6 work perfectly, because 1 plus 6 is 7. Step 3. We split that middle 7x into 6x and 1x. Notice how the 2x squared and the 3 stay exactly where they are. Now for Step 4. Factorize by grouping. We look at the first two terms and the last two terms separately. In the first pair, 2x is the highest common factor, leaving x plus 3 in the bracket. In the second pair, the only common factor is 1, also leaving x plus 3. Since the brackets match, we can write our final answer as 2x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 3. You have now successfully factorized your first non-monic quadratic using the grouping method. Now, let's look at an example where the signs in the brackets will be different. This often happens when the constant term at the end is negative. Our expression is 3x squared minus 2x5. Here a is 3, b is negative 2, and c is negative 5. Pay close attention to those negative signs. Step 1. Multiply a and around 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Step 2. We need two numbers that multiply to negative 15 and add to negative 2. The numbers 3 and negative 5 work. Since we need to add to a negative number, the larger factor must be negative. Step 3. Rewrite the expression by splitting the middle term. Negative 2x becomes plus 3x minus 5x. Step 4. Factorize by grouping. Look at the first two terms and the last two terms. From the first pair, we factor out 3x, leaving x plus 1. From the second pair, we factor out negative 5. Notice how factoring out a negative changes the sign inside to a plus, so we get x plus 1 again. The brackets match. Our final factored form is 3x minus 5 multiplied by x plus 1. Notice how one bracket has a subtraction and one has an addition. This is a common feature when the constant term, c, is negative. For our final example, let's look at a case where the middle term is negative, but the constant is positive. This results in two negative signs within the brackets. Our expression is 6x squared minus 11x plus 4. In this case, a is 6, b is negative 11, and c is 4. Step 1. 6 times 4 gives us 24. Step 2. We need two numbers that multiply to positive 24 and add to negative 11. Because they multiply to a positive but add to a negative, both numbers must be negative. Negative 3 and negative 8 fit the bill. Step 3. Split the middle term. We replace negative 11x with negative 3x and negative 8x. Step 4. Grouping. Take a moment to look at the signs here. From the first two terms, we factor out 3x, leaving 2x minus 1. From the next two, we factor out negative 4. This is crucial. Positive 4 divided by negative 4 leaves us with negative 1 inside the bracket. Our brackets match, giving us the final answer, 3x minus 4, multiplied by 2x minus 1. If you ever have time in an exam, multiply the brackets back out to check your work. You should end up exactly where you started. To recap, you have now learned how to factorize non-monic quadratics by splitting the middle term and grouping. This method works consistently, whether the signs are positive, negative, or mixed. You are now ready to tackle these questions in your IGCSE exams. Well done.